What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika, and with a scripted TV review. This time I am going to be talking about American Horror Story Hotel. This is season 5 of it, episode 3. I don't even know if I got the title. Hold on, y'all. I don't think I got the title, y'all. I might not have that title, honey. Yeah, hold a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I bet touch it on this one. No, I ain't even get. I don't know what it's. Well, if it had a title, I don't know what the hell it was. But y'all, look, I watched it when it aired on Wednesday night. Now this is Sunday night. I'm actually doing these recordings tonight, and before I do the reviews, I like to go back and watch the shit again. Unfortunately, excuse me. Oh, Lord, I don't know where that came from. That show one lady like, excuse me, y'all. But my son decided that, why the camera? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this shit right. It's all up in my damn face. But I like to look at them again before I actually cut the camera on and record, because it's all fresh up there in the old memory bank up there. And my son decided, I don't know why he decided this, but baby boy decided because we needed some room on the DVR, that he was going to erase some of my shows, and one of them was this. So I had to sit down, jot down notes based on what I remember. This could actually wind up being a snippet review, because I wrote down as much as I could remember, y'all. But if I leave something out, I ask you forgive me. I try to do my reviews differently than this, because I feel like if you're going to do a review, touch everything, you know. Don't be asking the damn subscribers to help you out with your damn reviews. Do the shit, you know. And I felt like I had remembered enough to where I could be able to come down here and give y'all a full review. So I'm gonna try, but it might wind up being snippets, and I want to ask that you forgive me ahead of time, cause the boy done erased the shit, and y'all, I can't see it. So y'all know on Hulu and Netflix they be showing last season, so I don't get season 5 yet until season 5 end. That's when the shit will upload, and I don't know where else to go try to watch the shit. So with that being said, child, I felt like this was a good episode, okay? Tristan, we started off with Tristan on the floor, no one occupies, and he's calling for the spirit of James Marsh. Apparently, he has Googled this man, and he is now intrigued with him, so much so he wants to talk with old Mr. Marsh, okay? Well, as he's summoning him up, James appears, and they have a talk about the glory of killing people, child. They kind of really excited about that. And he tells Tristan of this closet that he has. I don't remember if he even said what he calls that shit, but what it is a dark closet. And what he does, he pushes people in there, and it's a huge spike that's inside that closet. And by the time people realize that he pushing their ass in there, it done already impaled their body. And apparently that, oh, I almost knocked the camera down. But anyway, apparently that's what he like, child, okay? Then we see Claudia and William Drake talking about renovating that whole floor, you know. No one occupies it, and they talking about, you know, getting together and doing some work on that floor. And of course, Mr. Marsh not happy about it, and Tristan telling him don't worry about it, because he gonna take care of this. See, he got a plan for Mr. Drake, okay? Next, we see John Lowe and his wife and family. They over there at the counselor's office, because they've been having issues since Scarlett came home and said that she had been at the hotel and had seen Holden, their son, that was taken at a fair some years back, okay? Well, we find out a little bit more about Miss, I think her name Alex. I know she's a pediatrician, but we find out a little bit more about her backstory, and she tells us that, you know, she never really wanted to have children of her own. She just wanted to help kids, and working as a pediatrician allowed her to do that. She just basically wanted to save them, but she never wanted any of her own. But when she had Holden, that changed. You know, she finally understood what mothers be feeling, you know, that unconditional love that she had for him. And she loved Holden more than she did John, is what she tells us. And she had an issue with when he disappeared, she had an issue with prescription drugs. She went so far as to let us know that she had even tried to slit her wrist at one time in the bathtub, and John came in and saved her. Well, they move over to little Scarlett, and Scarlett is recalling the story of seeing her brother again in a glass coffin, and the mother and the father both really just not having it. They think that the little girl, delusional, and of course the mother thinks that she's only doing that to try to hurt her, but the little girl is only telling y'all what the fuck she's seen, so get over it, bitch. But anyway, child, now we're going to go on over there to Miss Claudia, and she going to her room. Claudia is played by Naomi Campbell, and after she get through talking with Mr. William Drake, she go to her room to prepare for bed, and we see a flash of a man's face as she getting undressed, washing herself down and stuff, watching her. Now, she jump up and back up against the wall, but she don't make a quick exit like we would think that she would do, right? This lady continues to prepare to go to bed. Like, you didn't just see what just happened, girl? Okay, child, this American Horror Story have me hyped sometime. But anyway, she get her ass in that bed, child. And once she get in that bed, y'all remember that boy that Sally sewed up in that bed, the one that had the dildo in his ass that tore his ass all up? Child, soon as she lay her ass down at a mattress, he attacks her and stabs her ass to death. Okay? Now, we see a scene where Detective Lowe is at another site of a killing. So the serial killer has struck again, and this time it's at the office of this gossip site. And child, they even had one of the ladies with her tongue nailed against the wall. I guess nailed up against, her tongue was nailed, child. And I'm assuming that was synonymous with some type of biblical thing, because you're not supposed to bear false witness against others. But yeah, child, he's at that shit and he see all that. I get that part, but okay. So back at the hotel, Detective Lowe runs into the dude from the mattress, because he didn't kill Claudia and got out that mattress, child, and he blooded up. And Detective Lowe, we see him taking the boy to the hospital, trying to get him some treatment, and before they're able to get him into, I guess, OR and operate, try to save his damn life, he dies. But before he died, he did apologize for killing old Claudia. He said he thought that was Sally. He called her a junkie hoe, and I screamed when he said that, child. Well, John goes back to the hotel, and he runs into Miss Evers and Sally, and he asks about Claudia, and them hoes gonna lie and say she checked out. Well, I guess she did. She checked out of life, but anyway, at least mortal life anyway. He not hearing that shit, and he called it bullshit and threw them cuffs on that old bitch Sally, and he about to take her to jail, tell her she finna get arrested. Well, for some reason he put her on the elevator to take her downstairs to get ready to take her to jail. But child, she ain't never go no jail. Hell, we see her licking across that man. I think she licked him across his ear or some, child, and after she did that, she went to jacking the man off and shit, and he got really into that, child. Needless to say, Sally didn't carry her ass to jail. She wound up in some room, and he telling her he trying to help save her, and old Sally say she wish she could in her whispery voice. Bitch, I was through. Sally a damn fool, old crackhead bitch. Well, next we see Donovan and Iris, and they talking. And he mad about Tristan being the guy that Countess has dumped him for and all that shit. And he getting ready to leave, and she won't know where he going, and she even wanted to go with him, but he say she ain't going, she not going with him. She could stay there and make the best of her situation, child. Well, they get to talking, and he get to running down how, everything that she's ever done that makes him hate her so much. He told her that, when he was a child, he loved his dad, and she kicked the dad out the house. Then she wound up getting into this vegan cult, child. Had so much fiber in the child died that he pooped in his pants at school. And he told her, that along with some other shit is the reason why I became a junkie. I wanted to die and get away from you. And of course that, that cut old Iris deep. She crying, and she asked him what she's supposed to do, and he told her to go kill herself, and he goes on a killing spree, child. He killing junkies and everything. I took that as he was trying to maybe die again, because we know he a vampire already. So I guess if he go get all of this junky blood in him, it's gonna somehow maybe kill him, because that seemed like he was on a quest to die or something. Well, while he on that quest to die, he runs up on this lady that winds up tasing the shit out of him, Angela Bassett, and we later find out her name is Ramona, right? Child, he tried to kill her. She tased the fuck out of his ass, and I was like, come on, bitch. And baby, Angela looked damn good. Well, anyway, we find out from this scene, I'm going to go and get that part out the way. She gets Donovan tied down and she draining the blood. She tells him that his blood is bad. How many junkies did he kill? Well, they have some small talk, child, or whatnot. And she tells him, you know, because he asking, who is she? And she says, it's not about who I am now, it's about who I was. And I was like, come through, bitch. Okay, who was you? Well, she tells us about she's a vampire as well. She was turned back in 73. Child, she was the queen of the black rotation films, and she wound up meeting Countess. They fell in love, child, and Countess changed her in 73, and they was together to 95 or 97. I can't remember which one. Her name Ramona. And she said around about that time she had met this rapper named Prophet. And child, she fell in love with old Prophet. She decided to turn him into a vampire. She did that. Child, they were sexing, having a wonderful time. But old Countess just not for that, baby. She came in there because he's a rap artist. She came through one day, baby, and in one day, she killed all of his sidekicks and whatever else, you know, rappers have, they sidekicks, and she shot him in the head. She killed all them people, and Ramona is now back because she wants revenge on Countess for killing the only man she loves. And at that point, Donovan thinking that she want him, you know, because she think they still together. So he tell her, no, I want access to what she really does love, and it's them kids. So he telling her, little girl, I don't know how I'm going to get you access because she done kicked me to the curb on a Tuesday. And I don't know, you know, I can't help you. And when Ramona realized that old Donovan can't help his ass, she set his ass free. He ain't no use to me, okay? So Tristan goes and he tries to seduce old Will Drake. And it was working, child. It was working. Old Drake was ready, baby, for him, old piece of boy. A little piece of dick. You can tell he the bottom. But anyway, Countess comes in as he about to kill Mr. Drake straight to the jugular, honey, and tell him no. So Mr. Drake lives, but he got blue balls because he got excited and want him a taste of old Tristan. He's also kind of fascinated with Tristan because Tristan had slashed his face on one of these episodes. I think it was the first or second because we on the third one now. But he want to know how how you heal up like that and shit. Child, just a mess. Well, old Detective Lowwife, I believe that woman named Alex. I don't know, y'all. If it ain't, y'all could check me down in them comments and get me together. But, she comes to the hotel and runs into the bald-headed drag queen. Baby, what is the drag queen name? I don't remember Sugar name. Y'all might have to check me about that. I might not know the damn names, but I know what happened. Well, the wife is there. She's serving him with divorce papers, and child, he broke down crying like a baby, asking her to stay with him at the hotel. And for reasons unknown, this woman actually does this shit. And I'm thinking, bitch, is you stupid? Because this is where the shit goes on there. This even where your daughter saying she seen your son at. Why would you be okay with wanting to stay in a place like that? But for reasons unknown, she do. Okay? So next we see old Countess. She taking Mr. Drake out for drinks, and child, she trying to deuce that old man. But that motherfucker told her, he like, boy, puts a hand into the women. So, she, he tell her he gay, and she she ain't afraid about it, baby. She threw on her vampire charm on that ass and had that motherfucker straight hard. Was about to get it when Tristan walked in and interrupted. And so she gets off of him and leave, but she tell him, sugar, check your coin purse because it look like it's something hard in there. He letting him know, you must not be all about the boy pussy because my pussy had you kind of hot and you ain't even get it yet. And Tristan mad, because he feel like she ain't let him do it while she doing it. Well, she tell him to check his feelings because she can't let Will Drake die till she marry him. And he like, what you need to marry him for? You got your own money. She said, no. I had my own money. And she tells him about a meeting with this guy named Bernie Madoff. And I was like, y'all ain't shit for these, mixing these motherfucking current events with this old ass shit. Y'all ain't shit for that, but I was here for it. Well, she say Bernie swindled her out of all of her money and the hotel. So apparently at some point, Countess did own the Cortez, but she don't no more. And she tell Tristan that he went to jail. But look here, you can't kill this motherfucker till I get him married off so I can get this moolah, okay? Well, John takes his wife on up to that damn room 64 where he's staying, child, and they trying to have sex. And it looked like she was about that life till that nigga haul off and said some shit about, let's make a baby. And that's when the mood ended, honey. She wasn't feeling so moist anymore, and she got up and she leave, okay? And when she left out that room, baby, she ran right on into Claudia, who is dead and blooded like a motherfucker, asking her, is this hell? And she said no, because if it was, I'd be the one wearing that knockoff outfit that you got on, child. And Alex, Dr. Lowe, whatever her name is, ran off down that hallway, ran right into her son, Holden, and he standing up there talking about some fucking hey mommy. Child. Holden weird. Well, anyway, child, Sally is talking to Iris, and Iris wants to do an overdose. Remember, her son told her to kill her damn self, so she want to die. And Sally telling her, is you sure that you really want to die? Because, see, I don't need you running your ass up around these hallways, cutting the food and shit, bitch. If you're going to die, gon' die. I'll help you with it, but you got to go on and go. So, child, she telling her she's certain she want to do that. Well, while that's going on, Donovan then came back to the hotel, and he runs into, damn, is it Liz? The bald-headed drag queen, and they have a talk, and he making him understand, look here, your mama love you. She love you more than anybody on this earth. And it's fucked up how you been treating your mama. You need to make that shit right, because that's your ride or die right there. Well, after that good old talking to, he runs up to the room, and Iris is almost gone, child. Sally sitting there. They got a bag over the bitch head. She is on her way out of this world. And it's at that moment he realized he don't want his mother to die. So he starts trying to revive her, wake her up and shit. And it ain't working because she is on her way out. Well, child, he slit his damn wrist. And I guess he's going to turn her into a vampire. Now, Sally's sitting over there saying, you might not want to do that. But he like, fuck you, bitch. I'm fitting to. And he does it. And Sally is now, I guess by him giving her that blood, she was kind of like starting to do whatever it is that they do, child. Old Sally sitting over there talking about, ain't that this is some kind of poetic justice, child. I holler. Sally a damn mess. I ain't lying. She is a damn fool with it. But, child, that's how the episode had went off. We seen old Sally, Iris being turned into a vampire because that was the only way that Donovan knew to save his mama. But my thing is, bitch, you should have talked to her like you had. You told her to do the shit and you talked to her horribly. So now this is the result of what you asked for. And you found out you ain't want that after that bald-head drag queen who was, might I add, very sharply dressed, got you together about your mama. So, child, next week I can't wait to see how this vampire shit gonna turn out for Iris, honey. I can't wait to see what kind of vampire she gonna be. But that's all I remember, y'all. I know I probably left out a whole lot because American Horror Stories are a very extensive show. And I do my best, but sometimes I don't always get it, y'all. But I try it. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all back down here next week for another episode of American Horror Story Hotel. Have a wonderful night. Peace.